This wasn't just another flower show. It wasn't just about petals and posies. It was about power. It was about prestige. It was about a king and queen stepping into a garden and leaving behind a whirlwind of speculation, symbolism, and a bold message to the world. Because when their majesties arrived at the Sandringham Flower Show this year, everything changed. Like, share, and subscribe before we continue the untold royal story. For over a century, the Sandringham Flower Show has charmed visitors with its heritage, elegance, and pageantry. But this year, it wasn't just about horticulture. It became the stage for a royal performance unlike any before. The king, in a powder blue tailored suit that whispered cool command, and the queen, in a garden-themed ensemble worthy of its own catwalk, arrived not merely as patrons. It came as symbols of renewal, symbols of strategy, and some dare say subtle statements. As thousands gathered, the buzz wasn't just about dahlias or daffodils. It was about the aura the royals carried. Every step the queen took among the lavender beds was scrutinized. Every smile the king gave was interpreted. Observers were asking, was this just a pleasant royal outing? Or was it a carefully curated image campaign following months of palace whispers and public speculation? Because the truth is, the royal family knows the power of imagery. And nothing says regrowth like a flower show. Especially one held on their private estate, Sandringham, a cornerstone of royal identity. When the queen stopped to admire a particularly rare orchid named mysteriously the Windsor Whisper, insiders noticed more than just interest in botany. Was this a nod to legacy? Or a subtle reminder of her influence within royal inner circles? Let's not forget, the queen has been quietly building public favor with her poise, grace, and quiet resilience. Some even say her calm strength has steered the monarchy's image through stormy waters recently. And then there's the king. His presence at the flower show wasn't merely ceremonial. It was strategic. He spent extra time with local growers, nodding, listening, even taking notes. Yes, taking notes. Analysts believe this may point toward a deeper royal pivot, connecting with rural heritage, anchoring the crown to traditional British values at a time when modern scrutiny looms larger than ever. Is the king planting seeds for a rebranded monarchy? Is the garden a metaphor for his reign, nurturing roots, pruning outdated limbs, cultivating something new? The symbolism was inescapable. But let's talk about who wasn't there. The absence of certain prominent family members did not go unnoticed. Especially one younger royal couple who in recent years made global headlines, both by their actions and their silences. Their lack of appearance at Sandringham sparked a frenzy online. Was this a quiet distancing by the crown? Or simply unrelated? The royal PR team, as always, remained elegant in their silence. Yet the message was loud. King and queen stood alone at the center of the Sandringham stage. And the audience? They cheered. 'Cause the public loves a clear narrative. And this narrative was blooming. In a moment that set social media ablaze, the queen was seen speaking with a young gardener, 12-year-old Eliza, winner of the Youth Garden Design Award. What made this moment unforgettable? Eliza had designed her entire garden in the shape of the United Kingdom. Each plant chosen to represent a different region, a floral love letter to the nation. The queen's response? She hugged her. That's right, hugged. a rare gesture that instantly made headlines. Was this a hint at a softer, more accessible monarchy? People watching certainly thought so. Then, the moment everyone had been waiting for, the king's speech. But this wasn't the stiff, ceremonial kind we've grown used to. It was warm. It was personal. It was poetic. He spoke of tending the roots of unity, of weeding out division, and most notably, he ended with, "Let us all bloom not for ourselves but for those who walk the gardens after us." Social media lit up. Was this a not-so-veiled call for intergenerational healing within the royal family? Or was it simply the wisdom of a king in his prime, reminding his people that every legacy begins in the soil? By evening, the hashtag Royals in Bloom trended globally. Queen's hat became a meme. Elisa's garden won a special commendation. And critics? Even the harshest found themselves disarmed, not by politics but by petals. Because for one afternoon at Sandringham, the monarchy showed us something rare. A carefully crafted image of power that didn't roar, it bloomed. So what does it all mean? Was this an afternoon of floral fun, or a subtle chess move by a monarch who understands the power of spectacle? Was this a quiet royal response to criticism? Or simply two royals doing what they do best, smiling, walking, connecting? In the end, the Sandringham Flower Show gave us more than roses. Gave us resonance, a glimpse of how tradition and transformation can grow side by side, in full royal bloom. This is Royals in Bloom. And in this garden, nothing was left to chance.